or maybe 5 years since I really picked up a new good book to do a little book haul. I was super influenced and I got the Osmo Pocket 3, collected my thoughts. Welcome back to the channel. I am actually filled with so much excitement and joy to be recording this. My last reading vlog was me reacting to the end of A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I did keep my promise and I read this over the weekend, which means we are starting the beloved A Court of Silver Flames. I have already read 2 chapters. I started it last night. I could not wait. We're gonna see how long it takes me to read this as a work from home mom, a fire wife, on top of living with my in-laws while my husband and while our house is being built. You get the gist. 757 pages worth of this book. This could take me days or it could take me weeks. I have no idea. Also, if you didn't watch my last reading vlog, this is the first romantasy series that I've read since reading the Bible. Actually, this is my first romantasy series ever, and I haven't read a book series in over 2 years. Way over 2 years. It's been at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 years since I really picked up a new good book. I was really in a dark period of life before I met my husband, and so when I met my husband, I had just started reading the Bible and I made a commitment to finish the Bible front to back and not read anything else, and I did, and it took me 2.5 years. And then after I read the Bible, I read the Bridgerton series. Such a good series. I genuinely enjoyed it and loved it as my first romance series to read ever. And now I'm reading Romantasy, and it's been a joyride. I really forgot how much joy I have when it comes to reading. I really have a love and passion for reading, and I can't believe I'm starting this journey all over again. Like, I am literally starting from scratch, it feels like. I've always been a book girly, and now I get to experience that, and it feels so fresh and new, and like I've discovered something so fulfilling. And this sounds so corny to say because they're just books, but you know, if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. I already read the first 2 chapters. Let's get into the day, see what needs done, and let's get going. I have the book. I have the drink. It's time. Hi. Okay, so I'm a little over halfway through. I've really only read a couple chapters in the last couple days because I've been busy with work, and the weather has been so nice, and there's been a lot going on actually in the past couple days that I just haven't had a lot of time to read. I'm working right now, and I have all the windows open, so if you hear like the birds in the background or airplanes in the background, that's why. It is so stinking nice out. A perfect windows open kind of day. I realized I'm actually holding out on recording and getting footage. I'm getting a new camera tomorrow. I was super influenced and I got the Osmo Pocket 3, but I'm a little over halfway through. You guys, this book is helping me deal with some things emotionally. I don't think this book needs to come with a trigger warning at all, but it does hit on some sensitive topics that I just think this is really well written so far. I just feel kind of seen in some ways. Now, I'm not saying I'm a Nesta girly to my core, but I see a lot of reflection in the things that she's been through and the way that she responds to certain things. Not everything, but wow, this is really just a good book. Also, the spicy scenes. This is definitely the most spicy. I want to say it's graphic. It's very detailed and graphic when they describe the spicy scenes, just FYI, I think they're way more graphic and detailed than in the other books, at least from what I can remember, but still very good. It's a big book, so I'm glad that Sarah J. Maas did not skimp out on the spice, because if I'm reading 757 pages, it better be worth it. And I'm telling you, I have not come across one page that I didn't like. Really would like to finish this by the end of the week. That's my hope, because next week I don't think I'm gonna get any reading in at all. I have my billing week next week. I'm super busy with work, and realistically, like, I just cannot find the time to read during busy weeks of work like that. And so it would be nice if I could finish this. Hi. Let me just update you on this week. Yesterday was a roller coaster of emotions. I had to cancel my order for my camera because they were out of stock and they wanted me to wait a whole nother month. I ordered it through Amazon. So since they're out of stock on Amazon, I did just literally order the camera from the DJI website, and hopefully it'll be here on Tuesday, which is exciting. I'm still going to be finishing A Court of Silver Flames this week. That is my goal. I'm gonna finish it this week and this weekend. But anyways, it's such a beautiful day outside. I have a little bit more work to do, and I also have class tonight on top of going out to lunch with my friend who I haven't seen in a while. I've got a lot going on. So hopefully I can get to reading, because it's now, I think, been over a week since I started this vlog, and I'm so close to finishing it. I literally think I could do it if I really wanted to. I actually might leave early so that I can get there early and read a chapter before I go to lunch. I don't know what it is, but when the weather gets nice out, I am a totally different person. It can be cold, and it can be as cold as it wants, really, but the sun, I need the sun. And the sun is out and the weather's warm. I've been laying outside in the sun, I think, all week, just soaking up every bit of warmth I can. Okay, let's get going. Chapter finished. Let's go get some lunch. Well, it is a little embarrassing how long it's actually taking me to finish this book, but I have 120 pages left and I'm going to finish it by tomorrow. I have to finish it by tomorrow. I'm actually about to jump into work right now and see what's up, baby. And what you need. Before I jump into work, I thought it would be fun to do a little book haul. It's the weekend of the Amazon book sale, where you can get like paperbacks and books for like up to 50% off. And so I wanted to show you what I got, but Chris got super excited and literally like opens the box, which is funny because he loves to read, and like once he's on a reading kick, he's like at it. He actually got this book for me because I asked him like, what book should I read? What book should I listen to on Audible? So I think he's gonna read this while I listen to it on Audible. He's read it before, but it's The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I have no idea what it's about. I think it's about a guy who dies and like is on a journey of what it's like after you die. I don't really know anything about this. Eddie dies in a tragic accident trying to save a little girl from a falling cart. With his final breath, he feels 2 small hands in his and then nothing. He awakens in the afterlife, where he learns that heaven is not a lush Garden of Eden, but a place where your earthly life is explained to you by 5 people who were in it. Interesting. Cool, I'm excited to read that. Of course, did Chris get anything else? Oh, the rest of Chris's books are coming later. So that's the only book Chris got. Actually, I think he stole a book out of here, because I had ordered another one for him. I'll have to ask him what it was. I don't remember. I already have Wild Love by Elsie Silver, and that's actually the book I'm reading next. So I went ahead and got Wild Eyes while it was on sale, because I know so many people who say that if Elsie Silver writes it, they are reading it. So of course I got it. Like, I just don't even care. And then I got Flawless, because it's another Elsie Silver book and another series that she writes. So, and this is the first book in the series, so I got Flawless as well. And then I have not read Fourth Wing yet, but I'm excited to read it. I've heard raving reviews, and I'm excited to read Rebecca Yarros. I have binged read the ACOSF series. I'm excited to read a romantasy by another author and see what the differences in writing is. I'm interested to see how this one is, because obviously like it's taking over the world. I listened to Quicksilver. I didn't buy the book, but I listened to it on Audible. And I think I've explained this before, but listening to romantasy series, especially when there are spicy scenes in them, I just can't do it. I much prefer to read them. When they're narrating the spicy scenes in my ear, I just get, it's never how I would read it, and it's never how it would sound in my head. So I just feel better and more immersed when I'm reading it myself. And then this one is Hooked. This is gonna be my first, I think this is considered a dark romance, but this is gonna be my first dark romance that I read eventually. So these are all on my TBR and I can't wait to get to them. But now that I have done my little book haul, I'm gonna jump into work, see how busy I am, and see if I will have a lot of time to read today, because I am determined to finish this book today. I had a really busy weekend, unexpectedly so, and I didn't have as much time to read as I thought. On top of me already being a slow reader, like I can finish 120 pages in a day, but dang. It has not even been 2 minutes since I recorded that last clip of my book haul, and I just got a notification that the packages I thought were being delivered tomorrow are being delivered today. And while I am super, super excited, I wanted to finish the book before I got those packages, because I am getting the Osmo Pocket 3 and I'm getting a package of bikinis that has nothing to do with this video, but I wanted to focus on finishing the book. I'm gonna have to have some serious self-control when I get this package for the Osmo Pocket 3, because I wanted to finish this video and the book before I got the camera. And so I'm gonna keep a promise to myself that I'm not gonna open it or play with the camera until I finish the book. But I heard it's pretty simple to use, so hopefully I can get a bunch of work done and I can finish this book and I can play with the camera tomorrow. Okay, let's get some work done. Oh, I have to sign for it. Of course, when Nesta shows some huge character development, something happens. Something just had to happen. Okay, I've collected my thoughts. This book was so good. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I understand why it might be a really dragged out long read for some people. However, because of the spicy scenes in this book, and there are a lot of them, and they are very graphic, okay? They are graphic, spicy scenes. But because of those scenes, I feel like the book felt like it was going by faster for me. It just kind of broke it up a little bit more for me because it is so long. It is a really long book, and it did take me a couple weeks to get through. Like, this was not easy for me to read just because of how long it was. However, I think Nesta had amazing character development. I really enjoyed reading the way she worked through not only the conflicts around her, but the conflicts within herself, because that's where it starts. You gotta start here. Gotta start with a heart change, and I really just think it was so good. I felt really seen. There's something about this book that makes me feel connected to it and like seen in a way, and just kind of how certain people process trauma and things that they've gone through in their lives. I actually think it was really good. Sarah J. Maas really sets you up for a certain conflict to take place, and then that is not what happens. It goes a completely different direction than I thought it was gonna go, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was so needed. I think it was so needed for this conflict in the book to go the way it did. Like, I just think it made sense, and I was really happy and surprised to read it when I got to that point. Oh gosh, it was so good. It was so good. I guess there's another book coming out that I need to look out for. I haven't seen any announcements yet, but I am keeping my eyes open for them. There have definitely been some rumors. Actually, I'm excited for the next book, regardless of how big or long it is, because I've finished the series now at this point. I feel like when you look at series, like I think Throne of Glass is the really long one with like 1 million books in it. That's intimidating to me. But I'm gonna read it, like I'm gonna get through it. I have so many books that I want to read. I'm reading Wild Love by Elsie Silver next. I have heard not one bad thing about Elsie Silver. I'm excited to jump into that. And then I also have Fourth Wing after Wild Love, which I'm also very excited for. Please drop comments down below of book recommendations and like book accessories. I actually ordered a book sleeve because I put this in my bag and you can see it's literally bent. I was devastated. My books always get really beat up, but I'm trying to be nicer to them because I just want them to stay nice. I would absolutely love to hear your opinions on the book, on the entire ACOSF series up until this point, now that I've finished it. I would also love to get book recommendations from you guys for whoever's watching. I would so appreciate it. I love talking about books, and I'm finally jumping back into reading after only reading the Bible for 2 years straight. And for me to go from the Bible to literally a romantasy series right after is insane, but I missed reading and I have so much to catch up on. So I think I'm gonna end it here. Don't forget to comment book recommendations, opinions on the ACOSF series and A Court of Silver Flames, the one I just finished. Please also like hype me up for Wild Love. I am super excited to read it. I have a feeling Elsie Silver is going to be my new favorite author. I don't know what it is. I haven't even read any of her books yet. I don't even know who she is, what she's about. I don't know. I'm just really excited. Maybe I'm just excited to read, period. Unsure. But I hope you have a good rest of your day wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.